Yes, good day and welcome to my first long play here on YouTube. Although this is more than a test, nothing more than a test video, perhaps, because um, my possibilities are kind of limited here because it's being recorded with a laptop. I'm going to upgrade concerning the system soon, but I'm not working today. I have a day off today, so yeah, let's just try it out, and I hope you aren't too disappointed. Okay, first of all, as I mentioned, this is my first Let's Play, and I kind of couldn't figure out how to do it. I wanted to actually record a C64, a Commodore 64 game with the CCS 64 emulator, which I was kind of too stupid for, as I was not I was not able change this emulator to Windows screen. Um, so regarding this, I hope we can still have some fun here. What I'm playing today is a game called Alter Ego, which was released back in '94, I guess. Could be, we will see. Um, and let me explain a little bit about this game. It's a lot like The Sims. This you should all know The Sims now, and having three parts, consisting of three parts. Um, but this game is entirely text-based. It's a text-based life simulation, so to speak. By the way, if there are some issues concerning my language, my English, uh, I'm from Germany, and so if I'm missing some words or just talking talking totally bullshit, uh, I want you to forgive me, please. So let's start the game now. Ooh, here we go. Oh, that was quick. Was the title screen? Never mind that. Um, yes, please enter in your name. Um, just like think of anything. Let's call him. Oh yes, I have to mention something. There's a male and a female version of this. Why they put out two versions for a game which is basically the same, despite the gender of the people you want to simulate. Um, that's just a male and a female version. I picked the male version because it's just me playing. It's just my life. Okay, it's just my life. So just what did it say? I would just come to monitor. Okay. Alter ego, personality development profile. Use the arrow keys to move the pointer next to a response. Press space to select that response. Let me select my own personality, like computer, which he just generates a random person, or let him generate a random person, and then I can still change the attributes. But I will create this manually, so to speak. So this is my party generation, so to speak. Okay. I will probably try to answer these questions honestly. Is it true or false? I mean, that's a stupid question because both answers could be right or wrong, but true. I am likely to speak whatever comes to mind. True. That's why I'm making Let's Plays, right? I'm a light sleeper who stares at even the slightest sound. It's more true than false, I guess. Revenge is sweet. Well, I think it's false. Next page. I often feel slow, tired, and down in the dumps. Doesn't everyone do so sometimes? Let's say it's true. An important part of every job is knowing who to impress. I think that is false because not my way of doing work. Don't know. False. I'm fascinated by car accidents and other disasters. This is false. I just find it kind of macabre. There's so many pages on the internet now today where you just can see people dying, which is not, I think, the right way to choose. But The people who know me best like me as a person. I hope so. Who would say false here? That's true. I think this how to say you can make friends in this game. So, and I think this is maybe related to this fact. Okay, let's continue. I am extremely sensitive to criticism. Uh, Not extremely sensitive, but it has to. It depends how how intense this criticism is. So that's say false. I get nervous performing in front of people, even when the task is something I know by heart. This is false. The people around me seem happier than I do. That's false as well, I guess. I often get the urge to touch buttons which wet pain signs are false. Just continue. When I'm ill, I become short-tempered and snap at people. False. I'm the perfect. I'm the perfect person here, right? On important matters, I usually follow my parents' advice, even when I disagree with it. That's false. False for me as well. It is possible that we live in a world where people can watch our every move. Keeping in mind this game was created in '86, I guess. Um, I think it doesn't matter that much what you choose here. I think it's true. I get your theme false. It's okay to tell a white lie, but it's guaranteed to bring great personal gain. Maybe true. In some points to try to discuss problems with it's true. I'm easily very false. Children should be seen and not heard. It's false. Oh, that's a lot of questions. I find it difficult to break the ice in conversation with people I don't know. I think for me that's false. My parents were strict disciplinarians. False. You can usually judge a person by first impression. That's false. One way of getting people to treat you fairly is to take an aggressive stance and make them win you over. I think that questions like this are stupid. I mean, it's true. Let's begin. And now we can select at which stage we want to start our character, or start the life of a character. Please select the stage of life at which you would like to begin the game. I always choose the birth and infancy stage because I kind of want to see it from the beginning on. And at every start of every time or time, how to say time frame maybe, there's a quotation from a famous person somehow. As you can see here, every man in the is the architect of his own fortune. Sallust Gaius Sallustius Crispus, 86 to 34 BC, speech to Caesar in the States, section 1. Press space to continue, which we'll do. And this is probably me, not being born yet. Let's live. Here we go. You are in a warm, dark, comfortable place. This has been your place since you became aware that you are alive. It's almost time to enter a different world now. Okay, now we can make our selections, which will influence the way, or the length and the way of our life. But I think in the infancy level here, it is not so important what to do because your actions are kind of limited, as you may imagine. So, concerning our birth, we can now choose. We can stay in a little longer in our mother's stomach. We can come out fighting, or we can come out peacefully. I think I should come out peacefully. What a good sport. Are you sure you're ready for this? It can get pretty hectic out there. I'll give you one more chance to try to stay a while longer. Would you like to? Oh, if you're asking me like that, yes. I know it's a little bit early to say that you're too easily influenced by others' opinions. But after getting up, you don't have to be so courageous. Why back out? No begin in this case, just because of me. Because you're the computer and you're more powerful than me. Or than I am. Let's come peacefully now. Nope. Not this time. That's the spirit. You're an easy delivery. Your mommy and dad took special classes to help you. Go out there and give them heck. You're still too young to swear. Happy birthday and welcome to the world. From now on, life will begin to change rapidly. You will have to learn to accept responsibility, build up your resources, and manage yourself physically and emotionally. The events that transpire over the course of the next few days include your rich aunt Martha places a $500 bond in trust for you. You're the most beautiful baby in the maternity ward, and everyone takes your picture. Your father buys your baseball bat and glove for you to use in a year or so when you get older. I think that's kind of typical for dads. Though I can't imagine my dad doing that for me. Do you buy me anything? Okay. I have to. Oh, yes. Yes, I will explain these buttons. Um, these are the general stats. As you can see, it indicates my age, my occupation, which I will hopefully later have, my relationship status, meaning married, engaged, something like that. Okay, this is my review. The higher the score here for these uh, attributes, the better. Makes sense, right? So familial is kind of high now because everyone likes me. Intellectual, I'm not that smart because I'm just born. Physical, I'm a baby. Social, everyone cares about me. So I'm not sure what vocational means. So maybe you can drop me a note about that. And calmness, confidence, and so on. I won't look at these attributes that much, just to show you. Okay. Yeah, this is just my age. Okay. Um, this icon here, where the arrow now points at, I can choose these with the cursor keys. I think these are familial matters. These are intellectual matters where I can improve my intellect. What I don't know what this is. I think it's considering my health. Okay, so let's start with the left one here. A woman walks into a room holding a blanket and a bottle with warm white liquid. And now I can change my mood, how I will react to those things, and further down below, which action is connected to this mood. You know, I can, as you can see, when I coo angrily here, this doesn't make sense. No, I need just tell me, how could these two choices possibly go together? I will let you go back and try a more sensible set of responses for now, but let me warn you, choosing responses without thinking about them first might be interpreted as a sign of poor judgment. People who have poor judgment usually wind up having very difficult lives. Please try now. Okay, let's take it happily. Your mom walks towards you. She notices that you are smiling happily in the crib. Just as she steps into the room, the doorbell rings. She assumes that because you are smiling, you are in no great need of attention. She lays the bottle in the crib and runs off to answer the door. Stupid mom, I was just born some seconds ago. You are impatient because I want my bottle. I think that's normal for babies. What nerve! Stood up for some Dory Dog salesperson. You let out a couple of test cries. There is no response. You gear up for a long ear-splitting yelp and let it fly. Your mother returns, the salesperson panics, and everyone is happier. Your mom appreciates you helping her out of a jam. Okay. Oh, there's a lot to do here. A lot to do. Can I change? Can I choose something back here? No. Oh, yes, right. Mom and Dad have taken the family to the beach. Dad has fallen asleep on the blanket and Mom is body surfing on the waves. You're playing with a bucket and a shovel. Let's be creative and start mixing mud and water. The mixing is best accomplished when done by hand. You imagine that you are a world-famous chef. First course will be mud soup. This will be followed by mud burgers. For dessert, mud pies. After you're finished, you... Oh, no. Oh, I see where this is getting to. Now we can kind of change... yeah, which